Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred star family of our new Jerusalem ascending. Happy full moon and water sign Cancer, the crab. Our divine cosmic mother is sending her healing vibrations of transformation through today's powerful portal. The goddess has risen and we rise with her. As all false, nefarious timelines continue to collapse, all space-time continuums merge into our one true ascension timeline of our benevolent 5D New Earth. All our teams of light are with us in this final phase of full planetary liberation. Our angelic legions, ascended masters, Buddhas, galactic families and star nations, native tribes and elders of every nation are supporting our starseed ground crew team of the 144 in shifting this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Keep holding the light bright in your soul star spark in the center of your pure awareness as we blaze Gaia and all her children of the sun with the violet ray of transmutation and transfiguration, and make our quantum leap of consciousness into the new human we call Homo Luminous, gold rays of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful prayer and divine invocation of the Great Spirit. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And be sure to sign up on our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com for my Sacred Condor's weekly New Earth Ascension report and astrology reading for the week ahead. 144 coming in. And now we continue with Divine Sis Star of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. We are transcending the seen physical agreements, known or unknown, in the Akashic records. Tune in to feel the truth, heart fire. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. One of the healthiest gifts one may give to their own selves is to surrender themselves with relationships that are fulfilling, nurturing, reciprocal, and that desire the bond as much as they do. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. New doors are opening in this now moment. We just have to walk through. The matrix is collapsing as we speak. Anything unresolved or that does not belong with us in the divine New Earth energy will be released now. It is an energetic process. Within divine love and light of one, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Celia Fenn. 26th, 27th of December, full moon in Cancer. The full moon coming in so quickly after the solstice and Christmas continue to bring powerful, transformative energies. Cancer is a water sign, so this may be an intensely emotional time for some people, and so hold yourself in self-care and love. But it can also be a very gentle and flowing time, in which you can express your creativity and hold light for others who may be struggling at this time. To me, Cancer is also the sign of the High Priestess, who carries power and mystery. We can use this full moon to connect with the ancient power and mysteries that live within us. But also the Sun is now in Capricorn, and so is Pluto, the planet of transformation. Pluto recently moved into Aquarius, but has come back for one last go-around. Anything unresolved or that does not belong with you in the New Earth energy will be released now. This can be difficult for some, so be aware and step into your mastery to handle any issues that may come up between now and January 21st, when the Sun and Pluto move into Aquarius, and a whole new set of transformative energies around community and collective creation begin to be felt. Have a gentle and peaceful full moon, everyone, from CeliaFen.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 12/26/23. Today will turn your head to the future even if your heart isn't yet ready. If you're feeling unsure or unsettled, the next 2 days will give you the chance to see and release whatever might be holding you back. You're in a short transition phase at the moment that can feel confusing, but will pass as this week pulls you forward. You won't truly be on your way free and clear until February, but you will have a huge influence over what stays and what goes in January. But this is all future stuff. For now, enjoy the present and all its presents, and let go of anything that's gone past its expiration date. There's no need to keep it around. And from Divine Star of the Light, Elly B, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, December 26, 2023. The only trauma was the trauma of separation, the one self becoming many, the light becoming a rainbow, the rainbow becoming different separate colors, the color eclipsing becoming black, black becoming the shadow, lost in blindness, oblivion, chaos, and ignorance, the not self, possessed, used, puppet. The only healing is the healing reunification. Possessed, used, puppet, the not self, found in blindness, oblivion, chaos, ignorance, the shadow becoming black, the black eclipsing becoming color, the colors becoming a rainbow, the rainbow becoming light, the many selves becoming one. That has been our journey in, and this is our journey out. Message: take your colors back. They are yours. You are them. Do you remember your true colors? Do you remember your song? You are a song. You are so beautiful. Blessings of harmony. Erini, El Moriana Anadi Miana, Ol A Christos, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. And today from Oracle of Your Soul, as the last lunation of 2023, the Cancer full moon shines brightly as Chiron stations direct in Aries, offering deep healing frequencies that mend our broken hearts and minds. During Chiron's retrograde over the last 5 months, an environment of curious inner exploration has been created, and now it's time to direct our focus to self-security and confidence, which is aided within hours by a Mars-Mercury conjunction, with Venus also entering Sagittarius, granting access to new creative inspiration and expression of our higher self. Just before the new year, we see Jupiter and Mercury stationing direct as we prepare for rapid expansion and growth. 2024 promises more self-clarity and the confidence to move forward with new strengths and skills. 2024 brings massive blessings as we cultivate confidence and grace, knowing we are the creators. Our mindset will most definitely play an important role moving forward. From Divine Star of the Light, Ashra Bennett, a Holy Mother's Love, pouring from the golden chalice, heart and head, liquefy to unify. Since sharing the daughter codes of Andromeda Galaxy, Solar Feminine Christ Consciousness upgrades on the 2nd of December, I have witnessed the unfolding of secondary, very subtle energy with the Solar Christ Mary assisting. Sun codes, Divine Masculine, Magi, Grail timelines. This instruction sets upgrades that began coming in for the Solar Christ Feminine that has been occurring and has been met with, also addressing any unresolved aspects of shame, guilt, and unprocessed grief, with any bias towards connection to the sacred Solar Masculine. The inner Divine Masculine principle is as much as the divine reflection and all connectivity to sacred masculinity, to the direct connection to the Holy Father. These hidden and minor energetics are so subtle as the weeks have passed There has been a deeper purification through the solar Christ feminine collective to rise with a renewal of self-love, acceptance, and self-accountability beyond any paradoxical confusion in connection to the solar Christ masculine they may have experienced previously, including the now. As such, the need to make way for addressing any internalized trauma and oppression of said trauma has been rising to the surface to be addressed, as it inhibits the solidification of the alchemizing of the 11D instructional sets synthesis in the light body. Much of the shame energy held in stasis has reflected in how the feminine has been portrayed versus how she magnificently just is. Shamed in spaces, places, conversations, intimate, personal, and professional. Guilted in ways for not being enough or being too much. When grief is left unprocessed in the body's fascia, it leads to illness, disease, and dysregulation. But as much as the energy has been subtle, it is without noting that in equal measure, the solar Christ feminine has also shamed, guilted, and held bias towards the solar Christ masculine. This is not about some victim-victimizer dynamics. It's the final layers of the inversions that keep parasitic looping occurring and patterning that is trying to prevent unity, hence why the further purification rises rapidly. The divine unity of the sharing of such poignant, powerful codes between the sons and daughters of Christ is preparedness for 2024 and beyond. Maybe you have felt how tender-hearted you have been moving through your changes. When you keep feeling to soften, surrender, and look at your own stuff to shift once more in a more harmonious flow than ever before. Where have pride and prejudice held you in captivity to beliefs that do not amplify unity, but perpetuate separation, division, and segregation? Where have you self-persecuted, tried to shame yourself or even others into change? The Divine Mother principle continues to weave in her all-enduring love, presence, and compassionate presence with the solar Christ feminine at this time to aid in the ever-unfolding deeper to the Holy Mother, Holy Father arc. When instructional set changes occur at such a deep level as what has been unfolding in the last several weeks, humanness, through its own programming, will innately feel tested, stretched, and fatigued until a new layer of self-realization, self-actualization births. Disarmoring down, expanding in the heart by unifying the mind and speaking the mother language of love. The layering reveals more of who you are as a solar Christ, Sophia Grail Keeper, allowing for old identities to fall away, surrendering not only through tender prayers of peace, calmness, and forgiveness and acceptance, but rather yielding in the depths of your heart unbridled love, to love and be loved as you are. As the divine solar Christ, sons merge and met you in ways you can begin to be in divine reciprocity without expectation, judgment, or conditioning. A presence of co-creation as you learn in deeply owning, discrediting another path, purpose, position, feeling, or knowing as greater or lesser than yours alone serves no one. The Holy Mother's language of love asks for her sons and daughters to move as love moves, freely, unencumbered, and without bias. Most of all, with compassion, we build more rainbow bridges and reverse inversions when shame, guilt, and unprocessed grief are met where they are. When we heal together, we can achieve anything together. Together we rise eternally. Ashra, from chalicealchemy.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Advanced Souls of Light. For the presence of now is providing wonderful tools of light expansion, greater tools of crystalline growth, coupled with the light wisdom of your genetic ancestral origins. We ask you to play in the current energies of light. Feel into your expanding heart consciousness. for the cosmic energies are providing a window into your heart awareness. Feel your crystalline heart template uprising as we awaken the true crystalline light template of the advanced souls of light. We truly are the navigators of the new light paradigm, for the angelic frequencies are wonderful crystalline resources, light bridges to assist us in navigating our personal light evolution, ancient tools to assist humanity in awakening the crystalline heart frequency to a deeper expansive space of awakening. For this synthesis of light is providing the advanced souls a greater capacity of light attunement. No, we are the advanced light progressors, elevating humanitarian consciousness to greater levels of light advancement. For our true magnificence is our own light template to explore. Your unique ancestral lineage, coupled with your light mission, is an important code of light in this now reality. Simply expand in the light of now. Awaken to the multidimensional synchronicities of light, the heart expansion of you, the metamorphosis of light. I send love to the wayshowers, the ambassadors of light. Together we uprise the collective consciousness of light. Wonderful expansive upgrades. Awaken to the heart consciousness of you. With love, the Arcturians and Karen, Global Light Alliance from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Guckert. Cancer full moon for Christ Mass. Many of us, Sophia, Magi, Grail lines, may find ourselves moving through, clearing and healing deep layers and levels of holiday-based pain and trauma for ancestral lines, past life experiences, and or clearing for the collective, especially related to the Divine Feminine, Divine Mother. We are fully releasing any negative ancestral traumas around separation, poverty, illness, death around or connected to the holiday season, completely purifying these karmic contracts and bindings from the earth's and personal Akashic records. Feel through and honor this process, but do not take these emotions on your own if at all possible. Personally identifying with these emotions will keep you stuck in repeating karmic patterns. We are called to hold sacred neutral perspective as we release and clear. Now is the time for full completion and purification of these contracts and full renewal of the mind, body, and spirit of self in the experience of holiday season. We are aligning ourselves back to the true spirit of Christ consciousness and what that truly means within us and the all that is. From OurLittleMagicShop.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. Happy Cancer Full Moon. This Cancer Full Moon is aligned with the Pleiades. The moon will be exceptionally bright during this event. In the northeast direction from the moon, you will be able to see the Pleiades. The nights are at their longest and darkest, so the full moon provides some needed light. This is the last full moon of the year. These energies are helping us to clear the energetic and emotional baggage. We can't take it into 2024. Cancer is the only sign ruled by the moon. That means we are feeling this moon a little bit extra, and it's pure magic. These energies are all about planning for the future and making plans for the year ahead. Chiron turns direct today too. That means that this full moon is bringing some major healing energies to our old wounds. Cancer is the sign of family and ancestry. In this lifetime, we are clearing so many things from our family line, so these energies are helping us a little bit extra with that process. Expect dreamy vibes and your intuition to be extra heightened. This full moon is supported by an expansive sextile from Jupiter in Taurus. That means these are extra prosperous energies when Jupiter is in Taurus. Jupiter is the planet of good luck and fortune, while Taurus is the sign of wealth and money. Cancer is a water sign that loves deep. It's a super psychic sign that can read between the lines and is easily affected by underlying vibes. Water is also purifying and cleansing. It's a good time to catch up on your rest as we prepare for the new year. You should notice that you're dreaming a little extra right now. This can look like having more vivid or intense dreams. This moon is extra powerful for setting your intentions and manifesting for the new year ahead. From sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Kirsty Elizabeth. A full moon in Cancer on the 26th is the cosmic rose in bloom as the sacred goddess of all things mystical and brightens the hearts of those uncertain of what a new year will bring, lighting the way to inner harmony. This highlights a love of self and sets a reflective tone on the emotional aspects of our human living, of our relationship with ourself, our relationship with others, and our relationship to our sense of environment. For this reason, it is likely that a sense of purpose may be activated as a greater questioning, especially in regards to those who resonate around our physical body expression of self. Family, friends, co-workers, and neighbors are interlinked to your central world. Those who wish to see changes must endeavor to see change within themselves. This moon is loving, nurturing, and the best trip home to the mother that any sensitive could need. Its magic is far and widespread as the light for the way ahead to kindness, peace, and all goodwill to men, alighting the sky of every living soul on our planet. As the cosmic rose, it offers the highest frequency of life force within the earthly realm, with opportunity about to knock in the approach to 2024. This moon is the womb of new creations and future makings. Our own Lady of the Moon is the guiding light and the encouraging hand we may feel on our back as we look to reach new aspects of self and work to discover just what we can achieve by being a physical presence on a thriving planet of sacred walkways, aware of mystical possibilities and endless growth. May this full moon bring blessings in abundance, and if not that, then the sprinklings of magical openings of hope and a connection to glory are surely the rosebuds of the invisible wave of faith simply awaiting to burst forth in a future where you are ready to glow. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light Sean Caulfield, Heart Communication, full moon, 26th-27th December, Flower of Life Synchronicity. 26th of December 2023 equal 9 Eek, wind. 9 creates forward movement. 9 shines brightest, symbolic of Quetzalcoatl. Eek or wind is all about communication. The wind blows not out there but within you and brings the memory of the new phenomenon from the collective unconscious to the surface for you to disseminate and communicate. The quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our communication. As we learn to be sacred and from the heart with our communication, we grow through what we go through with more and more ease and grace, and we understand and are more mature and wise to the will of creation. 27th of December 2023 equals 10 Akbal, night. 10 creates challenge. It's the darkness, symbolic of Tezcatlipoca. Akbal, or night, is all about introspection and dreaming. Its recreation of unity and dampened worldly ambition is the last remaining embers of yesterday's fires that are reigniting at dawn, so as to keep the fire of time alive, allowing the new memory to arrive to transcend the flaws of duality. And thus the phoenix rises from the ashes to ascend her creation on another level. It is the moment when darkness and light are equal. It is dusk and dawn, the in-between times. We cannot come fully to the light until we have recognized and understood our own darkness. Kenneth Johnson. And we are in 13 days of Jaguar. Connect with the core of Earth and the deep subconscious memory of time. Following your heart or intuition is the only method capable of weaving the unthinkably complicated patterns of creations, those of our own and others, into what we wish for ourselves and others. Ian Shell Lungold, utilize the energy of Jaguar to follow your intuition, Allow your feelings and heart to guide your actions and movements, thus creating the natural pattern, the flower of life. Mayan magics. Nearing the completion of the 130th night of the 9th universal wave timing frequency on the 30th of December 2023. The change is the strongest in the 18 days of nights and then the 18 days of the days, bringing the new cosmic source downloads to support the change and grow life in new directions. The only constant is change. We have arrived at a point in time of the speed of change, moving time so fast that time is not like it was before. It is so fast that it is slowing things down. It is doing this to bring inner stability to Earth's iron core, to our nucleus, and the iron in our blood. And this is happening so that cosmic egg Earth can hatch in truth to the memory she was conceived by the prime source of the great mystery to be, so as to communicate and be from the heart and with love. From Sean Caulfield. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shannon Port. Cancer full moon, December 26th, 27th, 2023. The full moon in Cancer holds the living current of the Divine Mother's risen body that is emanating her field of feminine energy ether codes into the collective consciousness during the solstice and Cancer full moon portal. The female reindeer with her antlers represents the cosmic mother that carries the solar feminine goddess force across the sky during the December solstice season as we enter the portal of the Cancer full moon. Her antlers are the sign of her deep feminine fertility and her magnetic antenna that are the receivers of the feminine forces on the tree of life. Her beaming body of light holds the galactic goddess activations for the divine feminine rising in the consciousness of the human race as the mother of the world. The solar feminine goddess is the living chariot of fire that lights the sky with her cosmic feminine energy to ignite the soul and spirit of humanity. She is the life-giving mother of creation. The season holds the high alchemy for the birth of her holy child of light. She is the bringer of the feminine forces of divine love and the savior of the world. She is the holy vessel of the kingdom of heaven and earth. Her womb of light is the magnetic receiver of the cosmic feminine impulse to awaken our consciousness to the magic of our inner heart. She carries the spirit of the winter solstice and Christ Mass. With the full moon in Cancer on December 26th, the Sun in Capricorn, and Mercury conjunct the galactic womb. The stars and planets are aligned for the birth of the Christos through the archetypal mother and father of the zodiac. Mercury as the child receives the sustenance of the mother's feminine energy and delivers the Sophia Logos power to the earth as the divine world of Sophia made flesh. This is our holy birthright as the sons and daughters of her, the mother of our soul. With beautiful full moon blessings, Shannon Port from artofthefeminine.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Ang Stoic. This full moon featuring the whimsy, touchy-feely Cancer moon calls upon our deepest gut instincts, asking us to go with our intuition and emotional responses when faced with critical decisions. In many respects, things are dire, and it's a time when home turf can enhance natural abilities, and a slight tug on our heartstrings can steer our course comfortably. However, if we find ourselves out of our depths, our gut feels can be less advantageous. Opposite this, the Capricorn Sun poses a stabilizing counterforce, reinforcing the need for order, discipline, and accountability. Yet things can be a little prickly there. These contrasting celestial forces urge us to strike a balance, combining our innate, emotive responses with a methodical, structured approach. There's a crisis here, choices to make, and with it an opportunity to reconcile our inner feelings with the external demands and rules of reality, aiming for a solution that respects both our emotional needs and our responsibilities. Though our personal dilemmas may be complex, with Uranus presenting financial unpredictability, a retrograde Mercury with Mars inciting wild speculative opinions, and Neptune square weaving suspicions and delusions, the stabilizing influence of Jupiter and Saturn lend a steadying hand to these turbulent energies. From angstoic.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, we have a very harmonic and healing Cancerian essence reigning in our heavens between today and tomorrow. A full moon at 4 degrees Cancer to help us heal our wounded hearts and souls. To help us in this personal mission, we have Chiron direct, for those who resonate with these phases, together with Neptune already direct too, and Jupiter doing the same at the end of the month, starting the expansion and seeding phase that we are stepping into for the ones who are on this personal microcycle. The Cancerian moon sextile Jupiter creates a very loving atmosphere for the ones celebrating the season. Joy is always within, and when we are aligned, we are always in the purest of joy, for it is our natural state of being. The moon also trine Saturn, giving us the strength to commit to our spiritual practices, for habit creates self-mastery, as guides remind us many times. This is also a time, especially with Chiron and Jupiter co-creating with Cancer, to focus on healing our right and left shoulder blades, for it is where unification begins. Above all, a time to work on soul retrieval, as it is with Cancer that we start self-synthesis, ending our polarity integration journey with Pisces, the last stage of our Ascension journey. It is now a passage for us to see beyond the season and focus on what our bodies are asking of us at this time, as many times we too are immersed in the joy of the season, and we lose sight of what is truly necessary and vital for ourselves. Cancer helps us reconnect with our emotional body, with our true feelings, learning to embrace what we feel and act with integrity, as there is always more ways in which we can be ourselves, as self-acceptance is a long-term journey. Guides invite us to utilize this time to purge all that needs to be released, healing deep soul wounds that emerge when we are undergoing a process of soul retrieval and self-synthesis, as it is after clearing all past wounds that we move into the next level, our soul portal. For it is with loving Cancer that we start healing the higher heart, healing the astral dimensions and false connections, and opening our heart to the fifth dimensional levels, where the harmonic angelic dimensions begin. It is with Cancer that we heal miasmatic cords that still keep us attached to others, and false emotional connections created from an egoic space. Resolving emotional blocks is what allows the new to enter, for we cannot seed when our past harvest is still growing. This is a time to let go so the new can enter, a phase to empty ourselves from the old so a new consciousness can flourish, for this is a passage for us to rebirth again, with this endless cyclical divine wheel resurrecting into the illumined beings that we always were and that we always will be. I wish you all a healing and loving passage, beloveds, within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Collin T. On Tuesday, December 26th, we have a full moon at 4 degrees Cancer, water sign of the Crab. The emotional moon rules Cancer, so is very much at home here. In fact, it does rule home, family, our ancestry, feelings of emotional belonging, and the subconscious. We are very sensitive now and easily triggered by other people and events of the past. This full moon connects with Saturn, teacher of karmic lessons, and Jupiter, seeker of truth. We also have Chiron, the wounded healer, turning back to direct motion on this day. Has your dream time been more active? This is Chiron's influence, as he often supports our healing journey through purging dreams. To have Chiron at its station point during this full moon will increase our emotional vulnerability and push to release and let go of old patterns and hidden, suppressed memories of challenges and traumas of long ago. This is the final full moon of 2023, which has been quite the inward journey that brought about many revelations regarding self. So on this full moon in Cancer, allow the mending and recovery to begin that will lead us into 2024 a little lighter and a little brighter than when we left 2023. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Sun in Capricorn, Sesquiquadrate Uranus retrograde in Taurus, full moon in Cancer, 26th, 27th, depending on time zone, as we move past the high point of the holiday festivities, an edgy, antagonistic vibration hangs in the air. Maybe we are just overwrought, too much stimulation, too many surprises, too much time and money spent for just one day. Irritated, we seek freedom, long to break away and create space to breathe. The more we focus on feeling walled in, the more anxiety creeps under our skin. Perhaps we could switch it up, shake it out, dance it out. Maybe we could embrace the idea of doing something different today, instead of following the same stuffy traditions that felt so comfortable yesterday. Maybe it's time to be spontaneous, time to question everything, allow for a little unpredictability to make life interesting. Maybe or maybe not, because we are also building towards the full moon where emotions are heightened. Matters of home and family are uppermost, as is the need for safety, whilst the solar principle grapples and gripes about the need for change. The gut suggests we need to feel secure first and foremost. We need support, a sense of belonging, a sense of connection to give us a foundation before any radical shifts. Helpful connections to Saturn and Jupiter promote the idea of gradual development, wisdom, and maturity. Sometimes you just have to prepare the ground, water the seed, and then wait with hope in your heart. Nurture yourself through the process. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. It's the second day of this current wave spell, which is always challenging. As with any journey, you must prepare, pack, and plan. A wave spell journey is no different. The second day is about looking at the challenges you face so you may polarize them and proceed. This can be tough days, but if you are conscious of the process, it can be much easier. Just think of it as an exercise in problem solving. The blue hand represents healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing, and so today is about facing the challenges that this presents. What is holding you back from healing? Why are you not accomplishing what you want? Today can cause frustration, but have you ever noticed how it's not the issue you have to deal with that is the problem, but your attitude towards problem solving generally causes headaches? Try approaching the issues at hand with a different view. Perhaps your obstacles are not as big as you imagined, or maybe you have a greater ability to solve your problems than you give yourself credit for. Life is always going to throw you challenges and curveballs, shocks, changes, and unexpected events. The only thing you are truly in control of is how you react and deal with them as they arise. The blue hand is the healer of the Tzolk'in, but sometimes it can slap you in the face. When it occurs on the second day or the 13th day, which is enduring, the hand is always direct about letting you know what's wrong with you. You don't want to shoot the messenger, though. If a doctor gives you a diagnosis, would you blame him or her for giving you the illness? The blue hand wants you to understand what needs healing before the process begins. You may not like the blue hand today, but he can't help you without first pointing out the problem. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Lunar Hand, 3 Monique, Keen 67, 26th of December 2023. Healing Polarity Challenges. 26/12/2023 = 837 = 810 = 81 = 9. Day codes 26 Empowerment through Compassion, 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, 9 Completion Endings Destiny Divinity Service Humanity. Month year codes 12 Acquiring Spiritual Strength Wisdom, 3 Holy Trinity Creativity Joy Happiness, 7 Spiritual Test Initiation Solitude Magic Mystic Magician, 10 Manifestation Authority Power Leader, 1 New Beginnings Original Leader Independent Unique, 20 The Awakening Clear Vision, 23 Royal Star of the Lion Strength Protection Support, Keen 67 = 13 = 4, Foundation Structure Form, 13 = 4 = New World Foundation. Today we are closing the door to the duality battles in order to build a new foundation of peace and divine harmony. Day 2 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges to our new world. Today we are challenged with the lunar tone to surrender and let go of the duality games in our physical existence. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliances. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the polarity of male and female within yourself, as well as the duality challenges in your physical reality. Today is the day to bring closure on these battles and pave the way for healing and a new start, free from conflict and discord and unity consciousness. Spend some time sitting and reflecting in nature today. Become the observer as you sit in stillness, communing with the elements and realizing the natural balance of the natural world. Nova Gaia is in charge, and Mama knows how to restore natural balance. When man inflicts his own will upon the natural world and tries to exploit it, reshape it, and impose artificial structures within it, the natural balance is upset and disharmony will result. Eventually, the forces of Mother Nature rise up and erupt as destructive forces that bring forth equilibrium again. This is nature's way. If we do not challenge our Pachamama and the natural world, then peace and harmony will naturally reign. Live and let live. Become the observer and stop meddling. Everything follows a cycle, and as we surrender to this flow, we discover a new sense of peace and accomplishment as we realize a new sense of oneness with all that is. This is the supreme mission of the White World Bridger cycle, to unify people as equals through the art of surrender and letting go. Let go of the shore and go with the flow. Our planetary motto for the next 13 days, bringing the way to the new era of peace and harmony. Today's question is, what challenges do I need to finally release in order to be freed from duality conflicts and accomplish great healing, surrendering to the natural flow of life? Divine blessings for accomplishing great healing and harmony in our world. May heavenly peace be with us all. Deep prayers and healing energy to all those who are suffering on our planet from the challenges of living in a dualistic world. May we all unite as one and detach from drama. Amen. Visualizing a beautiful, unified, and free world. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to know. Stabilizing healing. I seal the store of accomplishment. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you feel, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Karina Yuri Scott, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christine Vandenberg, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sis Star. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Wise, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Kali, who dances, for your super thanks donation. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your support. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now, we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Angela Prairie. Prayers have been heard and sent. Prayers, sacred tobacco, upon our sacred Mother Earth in offering. White sage, cedar, sweetgrass, palo santo, smudging deeply. Healing prayers done for you all who sit in the sacred circle, grounding upon her submerged in sacred smoke. Through the Great Spirit guiding all our ancestors, we humbly, gently blow the sacred herbs up in prayers in all four directions, a special prayer sent. With a humble open receiving, giving hearts of love through Grandmother Moon, flowing through our veins, our minds, our hearts, our souls and spirits captivated by the best our heart's purest intentions, through our sacred grandmothers and grandfathers, only through the Great Spirit guiding, shining upon us all. Remember, Creator knows our very needs. May these sacred herbs cover you, reach you, submerge within your very lungs. We do pray together for all in need this moment, from our purest of heart's intentions. We do pray. Let us pray. We love each of you and pray for you to receive all needed and all in abundance. Sparrow White Elk Raven, Angela Prairie. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.